High protein diets. Now we all know that high protein is essentially important for building muscle mass. Now when it comes to fat loss, is a high protein diet actually that important? Well, yes, and I'm going to walk you through a quick video as to why. So with that being said, just to give you guys the gist of it, high protein is essential in terms of increasing that fat loss and also maintaining or even building lean muscle mass when you're at a deficit. So yes, you can actually build muscle while staying at a calorie deficit. So in this video, I'm going to take you through a study which I recently found on Instagram. It really caught my attention, a very quick one, but it's going to really help you guys out there. So in this study, they took two groups of individuals where they both put them on a deficit of about 40%, and they measured and monitored their diet very carefully. So the study was conducted, and the people conducting the study in itself gave the food or the nutrition for the groups of people. So one group had high protein, one group had low protein, and these were like relatively active people, and their training was monitored. Over the period of time, they found that, you know what, the group which had higher amounts of protein or which were consuming higher amount of protein, for the most part, guess what, there was an equal reduction in terms of weight loss. Basically calorie deficit, right? When you're in a deficit, you're going to lose weight. But the group that was on high protein had more fat loss and also had an comparative increase in terms of lean muscle mass. Well, the other group who were just on a deficit, who really didn't care about high protein, did lose weight but not as much fat, and didn't put on muscle. For the most part, maintained that amount of muscle. So the conclusion is high protein is very important, but being on a calorie deficit is number one when it comes to losing weight. If you really want to optimize your fat loss and build some muscle at the same time, high protein is the way to go. And you guys may want to ask, what about carbs and fats? I'm sure increasing your fat and reducing your carbs, all that is going to really boost your fat loss. Absolutely not. That's all bullshit. So the amount of carbs and fats is really not going to have any effect on the fat loss. That portion of the macronutrient can be whatever it is that you like. I generally go by 40% protein, 40% carbs, and 20% fat. For the most part, I hover around that region. But as I said, you always want to prioritize calorie deficit. The macros and everything will follow based on your lifestyle and your strategy. So hope this video made some sense, guys. I'll see you in the next one. And remember, when you are trying to program or trying to work with fat loss, keep this tip in mind. Bye-bye.